Hi, my name is Caitlin Stredney, and this is my post 1 for Module 13. And I'm going to be discussing, as an interviewer and an interviewee, how to ask questions to understand a potential employee's mistakes, and as an interviewee, how to answer those questions. So I'm going to jump right into it. When interviewing a potential employee, I'm going to want to get a grasp of their personal ethics and morals. That's going to be pretty crucial because I'm going to want them to align with the ethical culture that we have developed in the workplace. And a quote from the book that I thought was helpful as an interviewer is, as a personnel manager, we would do well to focus on the humanity of the individual who sits across the desk from us and be mindful of the very human need that has brought those people into the office. So it's also important as a manager to just remember that mistakes are bound to happen, and it's going to be beneficial to know how employees are going to react to mistakes when they do happen. So as an interviewer, I would ask them to tell me about a mistake that they have encountered in the past. And as I listen to them, I'm further going to ask if it was a single mistake or if it's a mistake they kept running into. And I'm also going to want to know, what could they have done differently to achieve a better outcome or prevent that outcome from happening? So as an interviewee, if I were faced with those questions about tell me about a mistake that I've encountered in the past, I would tell them that at my previous job, I was promoted to assistant manager unexpectedly, and it was something that I really wanted to live up to. So what I did was take on more work than was required of me. And when doing this, I had made an error in labeling a product, and that product went out to the sales floor, and it sold for less than it should have. So when I caught my mistake, I very quickly tried to remedy it by going directly to my supervisor, letting them know what happened, and I think that was really helpful, that, there wasn't a moment of hesitation. It was, I made a mistake, let's solve this. So what could I have done differently to achieve a better outcome or prevented it from happening? Well, I learned that in my position, I need to be able to delegate, and the usefulness and the effectiveness that delegation can have. So yes, as an interviewer, my main questions were to have a person tell me about a mistake that they have encountered in the past, and I'm really going to be looking for what they learned from it. And as an interviewee, I'm going to be answering those same questions. So thank you for listening to my presentation on this first post.